when the anger fades, and you can see things more clearly than you ever have. You can look back at events and the people that were involved. That toxic person, narcissistic person, triangulated you with, and you can understand things a hell of a lot better. Recovery from narcissistic abuse, when from at least from a lover or an ex-lover, is a lot like gaining levels and experience and getting skills, but not being able to understand or wield those skills properly because you still got that anger in you. You got to get out of the depression. I've always said this. Anger is more productive than depression. When you're depressed, you can't do nothing. You don't feel motivated. However does it manifest in you, whether you're laying in bed all day, whether you're overeating, whether you go into vices, whatever it is, that's not good for you. Anger will get you motivated, but you still can't see clearly. And when that anger fades, that new pair of eyes that you get, and the other skills that you have acquired from learning more about yourself, learning more about manipulators, toxic people, narcissists, they all kind of start coming into focus. You look back at some of the people that you were triangulated with, or some of the people you were fighting with during that time, and really begin to understand that you were dealing with a master manipulator, someone who is manipulated to get what they want throughout their entire lives. Now, I have dealt with male narcs, but I think that it's different. Well, I think it's different between when you're being targeted by a male narcissist as a guy, unless they're gay, and you all know how I feel about that. But narcissistic women, very covert, right? They want to emasculate. They want to talk down to. They, at least in my experience, want to keep men at odds, fighting with one another. They use their sexuality as a lure to keep them involved. Keep them in the trauma. And what I have noticed, because I dealt with a very overly sexual, lots of vices, always talking down to guys, always making every dude jealous around her of the other one, like the constant triangulation, is that Narcissist was a puppet master. She's just a puppet master. And they're probably, because narcissists use your weakness against you, they use what they know about you. They know like how you think. They do use dark mirroring. They dark mirror people to understand how to manipulate them. And when you're dealing with a puppet master like that, and you're dealing with like the demon on that level, I do believe, at least in my case, that there were disputes and arguments or problems between me and other people that never needed to exist. They were all based on BS. Remember that. Remember when you are looking back that you weren't the only one getting played. Everyone's getting played around that narcissist, especially with a narcissistic woman. But I mean, you ladies who have dealt with narcissistic men, let me know if it's the same with them too. But they're keeping everybody at odds. They don't want anyone to look at the common denominator, at the problem. I did a short video that I was going to release generally, but I made it for channel members because it had a spicy thumbnail. It had like Narc strung out with all her drugs and stuff. With that, didn't show her face. But it like that is just the crux of it, right? That narc will lull you in, make you feel loved, make you feel accepted, make you feel good, make you feel like, like they're the best thing for you. You're going to have so much fun. Right? They always talk about how much fun you have with them. And then when you question them, hold them accountable, that's it. The knife comes out. They're going to use all your insecurities, everything they've learned about you. They're going to, it's every one of your secrets. I think I put it in one of the comments. It's like getting circumcised with a pear knife. Now, in my series about mirroring narcs, I teach you how to use this against them because you can. I'm not going to get into it now, but when you let go of that anger and you can see them for who they are, and you're just looking around and going, you know what? That person that I had an issue with, that was built on a BS story. And understand that narcissist is using the same tactics with that other person. Don't think that they're any happier with somebody else. Don't think that they're still playing them games. They're still miserable. All right, they hate themselves, and that's why they do what they do. It's really a point of getting to the stage in your healing when you let go of hate, right? You don't even hate that narc no more. You don't even care. It's just, you know what they are. That's a demon. And being involved in any form of conflict with a demon is just pulling you into more conflict. Let that, for those of you that have gone through the process, you understand what I'm talking about. Those of you that have been through it. Those of you who are going through it now or going through your healing journey, trust me, you're going to get there. I know it feels like you're not. I know you're holding on to that anger. You're pissed off about being betrayed and lied to and made a fool of and set up for reactive abuse and smear campaigns and all the stuff, all that crap that demon puts you through. But trust me, please trust me, you're going to get to a stage where it don't freaking matter. None of it matters. I watched a video today from Healing Out Loud. I'm watching this guy for about 6 months now, and he said, what do you do when a narcissist tries to pull you in, hoover you in, and cause drama? I can't remember verbatim. When he says, what do you do? You ask yourself, what would a rock do? What would a rock do? Nothing, because a rock wouldn't care. And that's how you got to be. You just got to not care. You've already won. Once the narcissist goes to you and goes and messes with somebody else, and what, you've already won. I know I've looked in the past at no contact and gray rocking as, almost a cowardly action, but that's because I was too aggressive. You can mirror a narc. You can get them back. You can. I have. But eventually, you just gotta let it go. You have to. When you finally let the hate go, you can truly understand that not responding to them, not caring about them, what they're doing is the most powerful thing you can do. It's the most boss move, because it invalidates their existence. And they need you. They need other people. They need other supply. They need drama in their lives in order to feel like they're somebody. And when you take that away, you take your power back, and they have none. They never did, to be honest with you. It was all your bad decisions, my bad decisions, whatever we did to keep rolling in that drama. Just let the hate go. Just let it go. It really does bother toxic people a hell of a lot more that you are not reacting or you are not responding to their toxicity and to their BS than anything else, because that's what they want. They're grown children. They're emotionally immature. They're kicking and screaming, throwing a tantrum, and they want you to pay attention to them. Just don't. My love to y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting this channel. Please hit the like, subscribe. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other, and never again suffer that fool.